Hello and welcome to Lost Boys Versus. I'm Tandy, joined by Harlan Fear. Say hi, Harlan.
Hi, Harlan.
This week we have been testing out Nicholas Rausch's Amber Steel deck that he used to win the Invitational Qualifier at Apex Gaming last Saturday on September the 30th. And so far, we're 1-1. We had a really one-sided affair against the Emerald Amethyst aggro deck from Randall Webbing. And then we had a really close match against another Amber Steel deck. That one was mid-range from John Hamm. And now we're going to be playing it against Franklin Fulks' big, bad Ruby Amethyst control in the format. Harlan, why don't you tell us about this deck?
Yeah, so this is the big bad of the format. It's the most popular deck. It's the most played deck. It's the most winningest deck. You know, say anything you want about it. It is that thing, right? It is your quote-unquote control deck of the format. You play Magic Mirror to keep your hand flush and go long games. You keep drawing cards. You play Maui Hero to all to clean up your opponent's characters. You got Dragonfire to make sure you kill the big one that's readied. You got Maleficent Dragon. You get Dragonfire stapled to a 7/5 that quests for 2. You got Elsa Spirit of Winter, one of my absolute favorite cards in the game. The card is just so versatile and powerful and threatening. I love it. And then you have a little Aladdin package with some Street Rats and Heroic Outlaw. I think if you've been playing Lorcana at all, you have seen this deck, you have heard about this deck. I went with Franklin Fulks' list from the top 8 of the Invitational Qualifier because he's basically just got 4 all the good cards. He's just, just bread and butter. Play the good ones.
Franklin's a big player on the Apex's Magic series and has been putting up good results there. So it's good to see him picking up a different game and having success there using this list to top 8 that event. We're going to be pitting this big bad of the format, this Ruby Amethyst control deck, against Amber Steel Stitch Blitz. This is Nicholas Rausch's winning list. We're using Stitch Rockstar to draw a bunch of cards with cheap characters. We're also pairing it with Rapunzel to heal stuff and draw cards. So we have a lot of ways to continuously refresh our resources against attrition battles like the Ruby Amethyst control deck. We have a more interactive package with 3 copies of Tinkerbell Tactician to allow for a shift into Tinkerbell Giant Fairy so we can squish all of the aggressive creature rush decks. And then last but not least, we're using A Whole New World and Grab Your Sword along with Ariel Spectacular Singer, and that allows us to sing those cards ahead of schedule, including A Whole New World once we're able to empty our hand early with all of those cheap characters. I think that Ariel Spectacular Singer is going to be probably the best card against the Ruby Amethyst control deck because it allows you to sing Whole New World way ahead of schedule before they're able to empty their hand. So that's the matchup. Let's go ahead and get to the match and see who takes it down. All right, we're here for game number 1. I'm going to be on the play, and we want to be really aggressive in this matchup, so we're going to be putting back a bunch of slow/interactive things, looking for 1-drops to apply pressure.
Yeah, so over here on my side, I definitely hate sending back these Inkables like I am, but I just need cards that function early.
All right, we're going to start off by inking. I don't really want to play Captain Hook to quest with, so I think I'm just going to ink it. And we didn't draw another 1-drop character, unfortunately.
Alrighty. I'm going to get rid of this Maleficent Monstrous Dragon, because that costs 9. And send it back.
Perhaps getting rid of Rapunzel here, not the best, but I do want to get a little aggressive here. We're going to go ahead and play Aladdin. And this is Quest for 2, Cornered Swordsman. It's a 2/1. Vulnerable to a lot of, cheap damage-based things.
Yeah, a little bit punished here for not playing my Archimedes on 1. But I think I'm actually still just going to ink it and play this Gaston.
All right, well, I have maybe the perfect answer for Gaston.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to ink... I'm going to ink Tinkerbell.
Okay.
And we're going to play Simba I want to do it
No.
as not bodyguard. If you do have Rafiki, I think I'd rather you just kill the Aladdin anyway,
Mm-hmm.
because Simba can maybe protect something later that's more important.
Yep. All right, let's get rid of this big Aladdin. Although I'm a fool, I probably should have done that after I draw a card. Oh no, I couldn't. Come on, I'm not a fool.
All right, let's go quest. I'm gonna go for Ariel first, looking for a song. We find one, maybe the best one in Whole New World. Because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and ink Rapunzel and then play Lilo Making a Wish. There's one thing we drew last turn on that Lilo, and I had to choose between that and Simba Bodyguard, and I went with Bodyguard. I'm not sure if that was correct, because I didn't even exert it.
Todd's getting a little bit out far ahead of us. I'm happy that he didn't find a grab your sword, even though that whole new world is terrifying also. We really don't have anything we can do with this Maleficent, so we're just gonna pass. Do your worst. Oh no. That's horrible. Your worst was really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Are you sure you want me to do my worst?
Well, I didn't mean it. You know,
I could have sang Whole New World as well, but I didn't want you to have first crack at all the new cards.
Probably would have been fine.
I think so too, but I don't know.
Let's get rid of this Shield of Virtue. We have to Dragonfire. And I think I'm gonna kill the Ariel.
Oh yeah, because you know I have the Whole New World.
Resources. Yeah, it sucks to have to kill the thing that isn't questing for 2, but
yeah. All right, so he didn't play Maui last turn. I'm not sure if that's a sign of strength or weakness. I'm gonna just go ahead and play a Whole New World. That way we can. I mean, we're already at 15. It's gonna be very hard for him to get back into this game, if you ask me. I'm gonna play Tinkerbell, Giant Fairy as Ink. It's not really that good in this matchup. No one drop, unfortunately.
Cool. Alrighty, let's get rid of. That's actually probably gonna be okay.
I can't hear you. You're talking too quietly.
Yeah, sorry. Let's get rid of a Gaston.
Bye.
Bye, Gaston. And then we will Maui now. Keep the Simba. And pass it up.
Alright, so we're just like threatening lethal with any character now. So I think my goal here is to just play like one thing at a time that draws a card or is hard to challenge. Start with Ariel and see if we hit resource. We do. Alright. We'll take Be Our Guest. And I'll just play this as Ink. Now, what... Alright, I think I can afford to play an Aladdin. I don't think it's that difficult for him to clear the Ariel and both of the exerted characters. And he basically has to kill one or two things every turn till the end of time. So let's just see if he can do it. And if he goes land, be prepared. Like, then we just get to go Stitch Aladdin next turn, and I think that's fine.
Yeah, I unfortunately just have to, let's ink this queen. I just have to be prepared and send it back. Todd's lore count is just a little too high.
Yeah.
Stitch. And a Captain Hook. And yep, there is nothing I can do here.
Nice. All right, game one goes to Stitch Blitz. Whole New World, baby. All right, we're here for game number 2. Harlan's going to be on the play. My opener looks pretty weak, all things considered, because it's all the defensive cards in the deck. We're going to throw back... I want to let me mulligan grab your sword. I know it's not inkable, but it's definitely mulliganable.
You just got to click it right.
I did.
There's like a weird hitbox on these for some reason. Alrighty, so I'm on the play this time, which will help me not fall as far behind as quickly. And my hand is a little bit better set up for the early game. So should be a more closer game. Definitely.
All right, we'll go and get Stitch down. This is going to threaten the Rockstar at multiple instances later in the game, as if he doesn't have a way to beat it, like hit it face up while it's ready.
Cool. Ready to sweep you.
Yeah. All right, Hook, going to go to the Inkwell, and I think I'm going to play this in Bodyguard mode and Quest, and if he has the Rafiki, then so be it. Never be Rafiki anyway.
Gonna ink a Gaston. Play my Rafiki.
Yeah, they only ever play like 2 nowadays. When they have it, it's brutal, but I mean, again, I think you just have to play into it every time.
And yes.
Why would you not trade?
I have a Mickey in my hand, which is also a pretty clear signal of the Mickey in my hand.
Jeez Louise, I don't even know what to say on that. Okay. I'm just gonna go Ink, Simba. I'm gonna play an Ariel. We're gonna look for one of our songs. We miss.
Mm-hmm.
A trade.
Yep.
I don't think it's the best trade in the world, but whatever. Not trading with a broom is like a WTF moment, and I just have to make sure that I don't get hosed by this Mickey.
Yep. Let's ink this Aladdin. Play this Mickey, and we'll actually quest with the broom now. Yeah, it was a bit of an awkward spot last turn where, you know, I have to hold the broom back because I think it does have a lot of value with this Mickey, but it definitely telegraphs what I have. So, alrighty, I'll put it back in my hand.
I'm going to play Rapunzel and drop some cards. Okay. We're cooking.
Cool. I'll get rid of this shield. Dragonfire the Rapunzel, and eat your Ariel.
Dang, it's a pretty good turn. Alright, he played a Dragonfire. I know he has Broom in hand, so I think this turn I'm going to go Ink, Ariel, and then I'm going to go Stitch New Dog into Stitch Rockstar, and just hope I don't get hit with another Dragonfire.
Let's start with... I'm actually going to sing a Friends on the Other Side.
That's good. Gives you another 2 looks at the Dragonfire.
I hit it, of course, which is great.
Dang, I don't think I can win anymore unless I draw another one or a whole new world.
Get rid of a Street Rat. And
Riff Rat.
Broom down.
Street Rat.
Shuffle a Dragonfire back in.
Yep.
Pass it up.
Okay. I was going to have a really good Rockstar turn.
Oh, wow.
And you took that from me.
Oh, wow. I did take that from you.
You took that from me!
Well, maybe you didn't deserve it, Todd. You ever think of that?
I guess. You ever think maybe you did deserve to shut up?
No. I've never once in my life thought that.
It shows. Looky, I got hooky. Can't quest, can't do anything. Here we go.
Cool. And now
we lose to the Ruby Amethyst mid of game deck.
Yep. Here's our Elsa.
Yeah, you win. I'm gonna quit.
Okay.
I can't quit till you make your decisions.
Oh.
I'm frozen.
So I have you in the lock then.
Yeah. All right. All my stuff's dead.
Game 3.
Game number 3. Here comes. All right, Tandy timers. I'll be on the play.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're here for the third and final game with Nicholas Rausch Stitch Blitz deck. I'm going to be on the play. My opener looks pretty good, very aggressive. I'm going to mulligan just the Grab Your Sword since it's not inkable. Everything else is inkable.
Yeah, we'll see if I'm lucky enough to steal one on the draw. It's going to be pretty tough to do.
All right, let's get a new dog down.
New dog, same as the old dog.
Can't keep a new dog down.
All right, let's go to this Aladdin and have no 1-drop.
No 1-drop. Have you ever been more dead in your life?
Yes, unfortunately. Still not going to keep me alive here, but... Archie, we're going to have to talk about this, bud.
Oh, a little turn 2 Archimedes action.
Yeah, what
The
are you
goon's
doing,
showing
bud?
up right on time.
Where were
huh?
you last turn?
Maybe mulligan harder, bro.
I mulliganed 6 cards. I guess I should have done 7.
Yeah. All right, Captain Hook. See ya. Ariel, what you got for me, girl? Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
Grab your sword.
Come on.
Now do I even quest? I think the answer is no. Here go. I think I'm just going to own you next turn.
Oh, this is horrible.
Play your Gaston. Play another broom so I can sweep you up.
I wish I had a friends on the other side for once in my life.
Instead of nothing.
Unfortunately,
do you have a nothing burger turn?
I have a Maleficent, but I think it might be better to just hold it as ink instead.
No, please play it.
No, yeah, I just needed to draw ink anyway, so I'm just gonna hold it.
All right, so
It's where the wardrobe is shined.
I think I am gonna maybe grab your sword so I can quest with these.
Mm-hmm.
I messed up. Oh well. Okay, so even though I messed up, I'm still...
Oh, you're still going to put your big Stitch on?
I'm still going to go ahead and put my big Stitch on my little Stitch. But I should have 2 more lore. But I'm not going to say I have 2 more lore. Alright. I messed up. Live with what you do.
This game. Alright, it's Mickey.
Just Mickey.
Be afraid.
I'm good. Alright, let's go Inkwell.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go sing Whole New World.
No!
Oh, is that bad for you or good for you?
You should pull up what my hand was.
Hold on, I can check the graveyard. Dragonfire, 2 Be Prepared, 2 Maui. That's pretty good.
Yeah. You know, the whole time I was like, you know, this is bad. Just someday it'll be good, though. But no, it'll never be good.
You're so far. I've already played ink. I have played ink. Okay. Yeah. Here you go. That's pretty good. Pretty good turn.
Not even afraid of this Maui?
What? You discarded 2 Mauis already. What do you want me to do?
Well, and of course my hand didn't have one, but I drew one for turn. Because hashtag skill game.
Look, Maui is getting in there. That's fine. That's one answer to
Ariel
one character.
To play before she does anything else horrible to me.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that, okay. That's fine. I guess I'll just cast a Grab Your Sword.
Oh, no. Woe is you. Didn't even have to trade your 2 characters off.
I know. What do I ink?
At least it wasn't Fire the Cannons. That's all I have to say. Fire the Cannons plus trading the hook off would have been way worse for me.
Alright, here we go. 16. You gotta kill 2 of the things that quest for 2. Double Rafiki time. Still puts me to 19.
Nope. I am very dead.
Yes! Stitch,
yes.
Blitz, Stitch, Blitz, Stitch, Blitz! Alright, maybe the fastest match in history.
Yeah, with the slowest deck.
Yeah, but I think that really speaks to not only the speed, but also just like the explosiveness of the Stitch Rockstar decks. You know, they're able to, especially when they play Ariel Singer, being able to sing Whole New World, essentially a full turn ahead of schedule for no cost to your Inkwell. I think just makes Ariel Spectacular Singer just the perfect pairing when you go Amber and Steel together. Whether you're just wanting to sing Grab Your Sword, or if you're wanting to sing Whole New World as well. I just think that she's just so good.
Yeah, tell you what, an embarrassment of the Ruby Amethyst deck is that it cannot remove an Ariel Spectacular Singer the turn it comes into play on curve.
Yeah, that was one thing I figured out in my initial testing, and so I was just always happy to play it on 3. It's like, you can't do anything about this.
Yep. Yeah, you just get to pop off. And that's why every time I just say, do your worst. And it's going to be bad, but like, there's nothing else I could do, so I might as well say, do your worst.
Yeah.
Psych you out a little bit, you know? Maybe I was prepared. I was not.
Well, Nicholas Rausch was able to win an event with 27 people where 4 of the top 8 decks were Ruby Amethyst Control. So maybe if you're looking for a deck that beats up on Ruby Amethyst Control, give the Stitch Blitz deck a try from Nicholas Rausch. We'll be posting the deck list in the description below, so make sure to check that out on the dreamborn.inc link. Big shout out to our sponsors, the Games and Comics Paradise out of Fairfax, Virginia. They're a gaming store that specializes in trading card games like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and now Disney's Lorcana. Make sure to check them out for all your singles needs. They'll be holding a Lorcana tournament, an open $2,000 event with a scaling prize pool on the October 28th weekend at their home store in Fairfax, Virginia. Make sure to check out gcparadise.com for more information. Also, shout out to Apex Gaming out of Caldwell, Ohio, a gaming store that we've been working with to put on the Lorcana Invitational sponsored by TCGplayer. We're going to be running that event on October 20th weekend. Make sure to come out on Friday to play in our last chance qualifiers, and you can win a seat into the coveted 16-person event where $5,000 will be up for grabs. Harlan's going to be playing in that event, and you can play against him and a bunch of other players, including the world champion of Magic the Gathering, Nathan Stoyer, former world champion. They just had worlds. And as well as Brian Koval, a number of other awesome special guests for that event. It's going to be a good time. For Harlan Fear, I'm Tandy. We're the Lost Boys, and we'll see you next time.